I'm really tired of hearing about this royal wedding. Really? Come on. I mean, do we really care that much about the royal wedding? Does anyone care? I think it's hysterical how we lick London's ass all the time. Why is that? They got something on us or something? Who cares about the royal friggin' wedding? I don't care about the wedding. I don't care about it. Okay? Every time that goober smiles, he looks like Mr. Ed with a Woody. I really am tired of seeing it, man. I want to hear about, when I turn the news on, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to turn the news on right now. And I want to see what's happening in the world. Because the world's really fucked up right now. And there's a lot of real serious shit going on. Wars and radiation and tsunamis and all that. No. What do I see? Mr. Ed smiling at the camera. Anyway, look. I don't want to hear anything about the royal wedding. You want to know what I think about it? Here, I'll show you what I think about it. Hey, what's going on, guys? I got a little request video. This is really going to be boring. You ready? Nothing against the guy that asked me to do it. I'm just not good at these kind of videos. Some guy asked me, about 4 guys asked me, you should do a video on carrying. I think I did that before, a little while back, but I guess a lot of new subs haven't seen it. Because believe it or not, most people don't watch your old videos, and that's a shame because there's a lot of good information in all the old videos. You really should watch them all, really. Just page through them. I know there's a lot of them. It's hard to find what you want and all that shit, but that is right there. That's a Walther PK380. That's my wife's gun. We picked that up from K&W for my wife, and Tom from Weapons Education recommended this for her. And I have to say, it is a great gun for a woman, because a lot of the things the woman mostly has hard time with. Now, I'm not talking about you Tom girls out there, like Fate of Destiny and people like that. You girls are like super girls, okay? I'm talking about, the girls that, the little dainty girls, and they wouldn't even think about a gun, but maybe they'll have a gun just for protection, and What's good about this gun is it is the easiest gun I ever seen on pulling the slide back. It has a really light recoil spring in there. It's very simple to pull it back. Even I can pull it back when I get up in the morning. Because when I get up in the morning, my hands are swollen. And this Walther PK380, which I'm going to be honest with you, I haven't shot it yet. So I'm not going to say it's a great shooter, it's reliable. I ain't saying none of that shit because I have not shot it yet. But I'll vouch for the Walther name, because the Walther makes good guns. You know what I mean? They do. I don't own one because I never got around to buying one. They have a 22. It looks just like this. Same exact body style. It's got a great feel to it. The grip angle, the ergonomics is phenomenal. It has a real nice mag release on it. It's steel. It's a steel mag release. You actually just pull it down. Now it's like the HK mag release. You know what I mean? I like them. I don't have a problem with them. Some people try to make like it's a big deal, and it's because they always promote another gun and they're biased. Don't even listen to that bullshit. Listen, it's real simple to eject a magazine. Very simple. Okay? It's not even an issue. Like I said, the overall appearance looks pretty good. The 380 is a decent caliber, especially for a female. And like I said, very easy to pull the slide back. I mean, it's just no effort. So that's one of the biggest things with when women buy guns. They have a hard time pulling slides back. especially on 1911s. They really do. Okay, with the exception of, like I said, the Tom girls. Okay, they don't. But the reason I think that is because, you know, my sister was picking out a gun and she couldn't pull any of the slides back. And there was another girl I was showing a gun and she couldn't pull any. She's like, isn't there a gun where the slide comes back a little easier? I'm like, yeah, they vary, but this is by far. Damn, this slide's really simple to pull back, man. Very simple. It's pretty cool. The safety's pretty neat how it works. What happens is, the way I'm looking at it, it's got nice dots on it, 3-dot sights. They're not great sights, they're okay. Actually, I don't know if they're drilled holes and filled or they're just dots painted on there. I hope they're drilled and filled. That's what you want. You don't want dots that are painted. You at least want the dots inside something. You don't want them painted on the surface, because that would suck, because they're going to come off. Yeah, they look like they're drilled and filled. It's got a safety here. Now, what confused me about this gun, because I don't know shit about Walthers, is when it's on fire, it fires, and when it's on safety, when you pull the trigger, the hammer still goes back and falls forward. Well, this is what happens. There's a block in there. I don't know if you see it. When you pull it down to the safety position, the block, how can I explain this? The block has a corner on the bottom, and then when you push it down to the safety position, the corner moves up, which makes it stick out further than the firing pin. So the hammer is going to hit the corner of the steel and not the firing pin. See the gap? It's keeping the hammer away. Is that a good safety? I think so. I don't know. That's a lot of peening the hammer, but that's the way it works. Now, if I put it on fire, you'll see the hammer fall flush to the firearm. Watch. See, it goes all the way forward. Now, when I put the safety on, see, watch it push the hammer back a little bit. See it? Now, the block of the safety mechanism is pushing the hammer back so it does not hit the firing pin. So don't think your gun's broke. If you don't have a Walther and you're not familiar with it, don't think, because I was like, yo, man, the fucking safety ain't working. Look, so I have it on fire. Now watch, I have it on safe. The fucking thing's still working. What the hell's going on? I thought it was broke. I had a Mr. 45 Bullet has one of these, so he said no. It's the safety works. He goes. So I looked in there to see how it works, and now I'm explaining it to you. Woo, that was boring. How do I carry? I don't carry constantly, guys. I carry about 80% of the time, and when I do, I either use this holster for my Glock 23 or my Glock 27. They both fit in there, but it's really for a Glock 23, and I'll show you why. Unprepared again. The Glock 23, this is designed for. Let's put the Walther aside. Remember, check these out. If you can rent one at a gun shop, some of them do. Put it through a good torture test, and if it runs good, great gun to get for the wife. It's not real big. It's kind of big for a 380, but it's not a big gun. Alright, this is for a Glock 23. See if it's perfect. This holster's by Ragsdale. This holster's awesome, man. I wore this, and it was extremely comfortable, and it was easy to reholster too. I thought I'd have a hard time with it because it's soft, but I like it. It's a good holster. Holds the gun very firm and secure. Yep. But the Glock 23, the handle sticks out, so you can still get your hand on it to get it out. Now you can put your Glock 27 in there, and it'll work. But remember this: the handle goes more flush with the handle goes more flush with the system here. So when you go to grab it, see how the handle comes all the way up around the grip? It kind of gets in your way, so you got to kind of grab it like this with one finger. You can't get two fingers around it. You can't. So it's kind of awkward to grab it. But the 23, you can get your whole hand around it. that's the difference. So there is a little bit of difference, but like I said, you can use it for the 27 or the 23, and it's not a big issue, but there is a little issue. But when I carry, I'll either carry, there's a couple guns I carry. I'll either carry the Glock 27, I'll carry the Glock 23. Right now I'm not carrying the Glock 23 because I installed this new part, the slide stop release, and the slide lock stop release here. The slide release for taking it down, and slide stop, extended slide stop for you know, putting it into battery. Ever since I put the parts in, I won't carry it because now I got to make sure the gun's going to run. I'm not going to put new parts in the gun, fill it up with bullets, and you know, walk around with it. Because what if it doesn't work? Something might go wrong. What if this isn't in there right, and I have to fire the gun and this falls the hell out? What if this falls the hell out? That's happened with Glocks. They're notorious for that. So all you Glock fanboys, it's not, you know, I mean, it doesn't happen, it barely ever happens, but it does happen. So don't put too much faith into any gun. Any gun has potential to fail. So I'm just letting you know, this has happened. These have just fallen out while firing, some of them. So to make sure these are going to be alright, I got to take it to the range again, put another 50 rounds through it, and then I will carry it. So right now it's going to collect dust until I go to the range. I hate going to the range because it costs $1 million fucking dollars to go to the fucking range. Because my friggin' range makes you buy their ammo. Because they are gay. So, I carry that, I carry that. I carry, of course, I will be carrying this. Damn, I keep hitting that fucking safe. Every time I pull the gun out. I think I just fucked up my gun. You hear that? Damn. Alright. I will be carrying this. This is going to be my primary carry. Is this Rock Island Armory with these beautiful grips on there. And but I have to shoot this yet. I haven't even shot it yet. So as soon as I put 50 to 100 rounds through it and it doesn't hiccup once, it's going in the holster, and it's going to go in this holster, who I got from the Armory Guild. Matt, my skinny friend. And this holster's off the hook. Off the hook. So if gun locks in there beautifully, man. And I did use this holster just to test it out. I carried it one day. Like, I wouldn't use it, I just carried it to feel the comfort, and it's just as comfort as the Ragsdale. They're about tie in comfort, because they're both pretty much the same system if you look at them. The only difference is one has the Kydex, and one's just all leather. Okay, it's really not much of a difference. But the Kydex is cool because it's very, very easy to reholster. It just clips right in there. Pull it out, clip it right back in. The other one, you gotta kind of find it, but it don't have a hard time reholstering. It goes in fine. I love both holsters. They're awesome, and I will have use for both of them because they're for two different guns. Hey, went to the P.O. box, and the shirt payments are rolling in beautifully. Thank you. Everybody's listening. Everyone's writing neat. Everyone's doing what I asked. I've really appreciated it because it makes it easier on me. It'll make me create less mistakes, and everyone will get the right size. We don't want any screw-ups. You know what I mean? So I only do it because I just don't want any screw-ups. That's why I asked you guys like to write neat, leave your phone number. I called a bunch of people. I'm not going to call every single person. I mostly call people that order, that have a big order, or they send me cash. I definitely call those people because they're probably wondering, oh man, did it make it? So I try to call them. Now, if I didn't call you, it's because you didn't leave me your phone number, or if you left me your number and you didn't hear from me, it's because you didn't answer your phone. Okay, but I try to call. I try to call everybody. It's, you know. If I see like repeat customers and they buy my shirts all the time, I really don't call them because they're comfortable. They know who I am. They know they can trust me. I mostly call the new people, okay? Hey. Okay, that's it, man. That's how I carry. I usually carry on my hip around 4 o'clock. You know where 4 o'clock is? If you see my old videos, remember your wiener's at 12 o'clock, right? This is your wiener. Your wiener's at 12 o'clock. And the holster comes around to your hip, and a little bit above your hiney cheek is about 4 o'clock. That's where I carry. Sit it right on top of the hiney cheek there. And that's where I carry. You can carry wherever you want. That's the most comfortable for me, especially with a 1911, because the 1911, even though it's a small gun, it still has this big handle. Even though the handle is shorter and all, but it's still annoying because this point digs in your back sometimes. So you have to get it just right, in the right position. As soon as you get it situated where you got it just right, you won't even know it's there. You got to fuck around with it a little bit. So that's it. Alright guys, wow, that's a long video. I was going to say this is just a quick video. Got good stuff coming up. I'll talk to you guys soon. Remember, shoot straight, shoot safe, keep your nipples hard, and the world will turn.